What's going on? Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me see. I think we have some. Is we good? Is we good? Is we good? Oh, let me take this down. I say, what's up, y'all? I say, what's up? So, a lot on the show today. A lot on the show today. A lot on the show today, man. I'm glad you guys are here because there's a lot I want to discuss today. Obviously, we got the Bron news. Let me go ahead and finish. Let me go ahead and finish passing this around the internet. So give me a second. I got to keep making this happen. I got to keep spreading the good word about the show. Hold on. So to give me I'm trying to punch and click and move and do this and do that because I got to spread the show around. Got to make sure people see it. We got to talk about Brian, y'all. We got to talk about Brian. Let's talk about Brian. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. First and foremost, okay, we ready to rock and roll. All the stuff that needs to be stuffed is stuffed. So let's talk about what we came here to talk about. First and foremost, this is the John Browner Podcast. As always, you can reach the John Browner Podcast at the John Browner Podcast at gmail.com. Okay? If you want to be a part of the show, long form, things that you cannot fit in the chat pack, holler at your boy at the John Browner Podcast at gmail.com. That's first. Second, shout out to all my people at the Sporting Tribune. Big things coming, a lot of things planned. Shout out to my people in Vegas at the Cofield and Company. I'm a weekly contributor. Catch me on in Las Vegas on Tuesdays at 4:45. ESPN Las Vegas. We got new graphics for Ass Island. You will never guess what we have now. We have stickers in the podcast shop of the new Ass Island logo. Now, I'm going to need a lot of input on this. I asked for y'all help. Y'all delivered. So early on today's show, we're going to talk about Ass Island. We're going to talk about some stuff, and then we're going to get to LeBron James. And then I got a message for a friend of mine, and I got another message for the city of San Diego. But also don't forget, we on the road to 500. So if you're new to the John Browner Podcast, we do this here Monday through Friday from 10 to 11 or a little bit after 11, depends on how many topics we got. Like today's Friday. I never try to go long on Friday. I try to keep it short. But help by going to YouTube, subscribing to the channel. So, I need y'all help with this. Before we get to Brian, here is, okay, and I got a lot of good feedback. Oh, by the way, shout out to the chat pack, my co-host. Because I told y'all yesterday, this show happens because of y'all. Y'all co-hosting this show. I get a lot of questions about why I don't have more people on the show. Because y'all on the show every day. This show is very unique in the sense that I always mention the comments. Okay? So shout out to the chat pack. Shout out to Ask Technology. Shout out to Joe Rigby, always the Wrigley fam. Excuseless runner back in the building. Who else we got in here? Latrade 3, Tito, Raiders versus everyone. Soup's in the building. Who else? Let me see what else we got going. What else we got going? B Tom. B Tom says, I should never be shocked to see you in the arena because you always made your career off switching teams up. We know who that's about. That ain't subliminal at all. Let me see which one to do. Ball is life. Ball is life. We're going to dig deep into that. Okay, y'all ready for the new Ass Island image? So yesterday on the show, we talked about making adjustments to Ass Island. Y'all thought Ass Island was a little too nice. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the new stamp that you're going to Ass Island because someone will be going to Ass Island today. And in addition to somebody going to Ass Island today, here is the new Ass Island. Okay? So I was told that Ass Island had to be terrible. It had to be a horrible place. So there's the butt cheeks up there. There's the ass. That's Ass Island right there. These are the fallen stadiums. Okay? And we got people who are now visitors of Ass Island arriving to said Ass Island. So there we go. All right. So everybody, so you guys approve of the new Ass Island because somebody's going to Ass Island big time today. Big time today. We got a big Ass Island arrival today. We got a real big Ass Island arrival. Really, Graham, looks like Oakland? That's cold, bro. That's cold. But I would expect that from you. I worked on this image. I cut a couple bucks, paid AI. This is what they think it looks like. That was moving Ass Island. That was too scary for me. So I got rid of it. That was like, ugh. So before we start putting anybody on Ass Island, let's talk about this, okay? Ball is life. Okay? Ball is life. If y'all thought LeBron James was going to do anything but try to win a championship. Hold on, I'm getting a text. This might be Bron. Hold on. Never mind. So, listen. Bron chose Philly. He put out this whole thing on Twitter. You can go read it if you want. He says he thought he was going to retire. Okay, I don't think y'all need me to read the LeBron statement on Twitter. I'm pretty sure y'all have seen it by now. So this show's not about that. So the idea of LeBron James telling you he was going to retire at the end of the season, he didn't know if he was going to play. I believe that. I genuinely believe that he thought that he was going to retire. I believe that portion of the statement. You know, I'm going to read it. Because I think that let me see if I can find it. LeBron James. So this is the LeBron James statement. I thought I was done when the season ended. I wasn't ready to announce it, and I knew. Do y'all want to see it too? Okay, let me share my screen. Share my screen so we can read this together. Okay, here we go. Make sure y'all can see that. So here's a statement by LeBron. I thought I was done when the season ended. I wasn't ready to announce it, and I knew I needed some time to really decide. But I was pretty sure I played my last game. I was honest at the last press conference when I said I needed to look at myself and decide if I still love the game. I still truly love this game, and I have more to give. The last few weeks have really been special. I've never been able to have no clue what to do, and take real time to just think. I've had an incredible few months with all the people I love trying to figure it all out. This is my last decision. I'm not going for money. I'm not going for family. And that I'm not going for family is very key. What I am really playing for at this point? Question mark. I still want to sacrifice. I still want to work. I still want to grind. I still want to compete to win and have a chance of that feeling of winning. Another championship. This is in different tweets, so excuse my reading. I believe I can help make the Philadelphia 76ers a championship team. And I am so excited to energize a new fan base and start this incredible journey one last time. Thank you, LA, Miami. I'll forever love Northeast Ohio. Northeast Ohio will always home. So in true, Twitter fashion, it's got some hiccups in it. So okay, let's talk about why ball is life. So shout out to Scott. So ball is life because I heard a lot about LeBron choosing, his daughter, and again, no disrespect to his daughter having any say in it. I thought this was about drinking wine and having fun. I thought LeBron was going to do this entire, I'm choosing the team because I want to have fun and I want to be able to play golf and I want to drink wine and I want to hang around high-minded, thought-elevated people. All lies. All lies. Ball is life. Bruh, Bron wanted to win a championship. Let's cut it out. Let's stop playing games, bruh. Bron wanted to win a championship. That's it. That's all, y'all. This is about winning. He just told y'all. This is about winning. This ain't about his family. This is about championships. Because if I'm going to play for $4 million, I better get a championship at the end of this. And to be perfectly honest with you, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at LeBron James choosing the easiest path to a championship. He's been in the league for 20 plus years, man. He's been in the league for 20 plus years. And by the way, if they win, we'll get to if they win in a bit, but if they win, who's gonna be mad? I'm not. We all watch sport for greatness, man. We watch sport for spectacle. We watch sport to be entertained. Why would you be mad that he chose the 76ers? If you're a Heat fan, you should be happy he chose the 76ers. You get to watch LeBron James play at the highest level at the end of his career in a chase for the championship. Don't we all want to see that? Oh, I see people, he's a ring chaser. He's a ring. So what? He's been in the league for 20 years, bro. Let him chase. Y'all gave KD hell for this, bro. Y'all gave KD hell for this. And it don't matter. Shout out. Shout out, Molly. It's a lot. It's so much anger towards dudes trying to win a championship so y'all, the fan base, can get off their back about not winning. Y'all think Bron ain't heard that he ain't got the 5th championship? Y'all think Bron don't know that Kobe got more rings? Y'all don't think this is talked about? Y'all don't think he wants to finish his career with more rings than Steph? Y'all, like, if we're gonna go around and attack people for not winning, don't be mad when people try to win. Ohtani ended up on the Dodgers. Nobody called him a ring chaser. 2 rings later, Dodgers are stacked. 2 rings later, Bron trying to win, dog, at $4 million. Bro, if you take less to work for a company, don't you want the company to be successful? If you take less money, don't you want the work to be fulfilling? Don't you want at the end of the day to be like, yo, man, I took less money to work at this company, but damn, I love working here, man. Damn, I love this job. Why would you take less money to suffer? Why would he take less money to go play for the Heat to lose in the first round because can't nobody shoot? Why would he take less money to go play in Golden State for everybody to be hurt at the end of the year? Why would he take less money to go to Cleveland to lose in the first round? He just did that in LA. So this idea of, oh, he finna chase the ring. Yeah, bro, he finna chase the ring. Ball is life, bro. That man don't care about his kids. I said it in the most respectable way possible, though. Okay? For this to have been one of the situations where, okay, at one point Bron said, and let me go back and read this particular point, because this is what stuck out to me, and I stopped it right there. Where's this at? LeBron said, "This is my last decision. I'm not going for money. I'm not going for family." 2 weeks ago, he literally said he was going to pull his daughter to the side and she was going to have a lot of say in where he goes because he's pretty much missed her entire life because he's been playing basketball. Because ball is life, bruh. He didn't choose the short flight from San Francisco to Los Angeles. He went across the whole goddamn country because ball is life, bruh. This man didn't choose a 45-minute flight from Los Angeles to San Francisco because he loved his family. He went all the way to Philadelphia because ball is life, bruh. Period. Point blank, period. The man chose the ball, dog. And we got to accept it. I accept it. You better accept it. And listen, y'all better start watching. This is why they waited to put out the NBA schedule. When was the last time the Sixers won a championship? This got something to do with it. I can promise you right now, the fact that the Sixers haven't won a championship in 30, 40 years, this has something to do with it. Because Rich Paul came out and said if the Knicks hadn't won the championship last year, LeBron James would be on the New York Knicks. Don't think that this ain't got nothing to do with it. If LeBron bring a championship to Philly, come on, man. Now you got the whole East Coast on you. You got the Midwest with you in Cleveland. You got the whole West Coast with you. You got the whole West Coast with you because you won with the Lakers. Now you finna go cement one with Philly? Come on, man. LeBron chasing the narrative, dog. LeBron chasing a ghost. LeBron want to end saying he was greater than Michael Jordan. And regardless of what he'll say publicly, regardless of the discourse of it in barbershops and on the internet and chat rooms or whatever the case may be, that's what this is about. Balling, dog. Winning championships. That's what this is about. I don't know how this is going to look from a basketball standpoint. It's really irrelevant. Is he the fourth best player or is he the best player? Because I guarantee you, he didn't go here to pound the ball. He didn't go here to be the point guard. This is the least path of resistance. This is the easiest way to the finals. Remember, every year LeBron James was in the East after he went to Miami. He was in the NBA Finals every year. Every year. Every year. Excuseless, you asked a good question. Excuseless Runner says, how does Jaylen Brown feel? He's pissed. That's how he feels. He's pissed. Jaylen Brown's pissed. He didn't sign up for this. I guarantee you LeBron had a conversation with Jaylen Brown. I guarantee you LeBron James had a conversation with Joel Embiid. I guarantee you LeBron James did not have a conversation with Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey's going to do what he told. Joel Embiid and Jaylen Brown are two people I guarantee you LeBron talked to. Because those are two people who can blow this up. Jaylen Brown is a professional, but Jaylen Brown wants shots. Jaylen Brown wants to be the man. Regardless of what anybody thinks, if Joel Embiid's on the court, he's the man. With a starting lineup of Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, Jaylen Brown, LeBron James, Joel Embiid, if all five of those people take the court, Joel Embiid is the best player on the court. Period. End of story. Stop it. End of story. Joel Embiid is the best player on the court whenever he takes the court. Period. End of story. Conversation is over. He's the best player in the NBA when healthy. I'm not going to, you can argue that with whoever you want. Put him on the court against whoever. He eats them alive. The times he's on the court, he eats the opponent alive. So if Embiid plays 40 games, they probably win 35 of them. You get into the playoffs, if Embiid is healthy, the Sixers cruise to the championship. This ain't a hard conversation. Fat Kim Kardashian booty size asterisk of if healthy. If was the fifth, we all be drunk, okay? If healthy, unstoppable. This is huge news, man. This is massive news. Ball is like, I thought it was going to be Golden State. I really did, because I thought the family portion of this meant more to him. I thought the only reason that these other places, Miami and Cleveland, got recognition or got put in the conversation is because of these are places he has been and his family would be comfortable going. Miami, the toughest, but nonetheless been there. His family's been there. They still have property there, place to live. Cleveland is a no-brainer. Obviously, you know the backstory. Golden State, again, short flight away. Family gets to stay in California. Daughter gets to stay in high school, keep all her friends. I guarantee you his family ain't moving to Philly. Ball is live. Craziness, man. We'll get back to that. We'll get back to Ball is live. We're going to get back to Bron. I want to give a shout out to somebody. Let me get my phone out. I want to give a shout out to somebody. By the way, as always, shout out to the Sporting Tribune and everybody at the Sporting Tribune. As I transition to never give up. So I want to read something that I got this morning. It made me very sad. And on a time like this, on a story like this, I know I shouldn't, deviate from this issue or this conversation, but I feel like because there's so many people here, I need to touch this conversation because this is important to everybody here. So we know Joseph Cabral on this show. The people from Kaplan and Crew, the great friends, we all know Joseph Cabral. Joseph Cabral has been a follower of Kaplan and Crew. I'm not necessarily sure if he's a follower of this show, but I have seen him in the chat while this show has existed. What up, David P? So Joseph Cabral, I'm going to read this paragraph to you about some news about Joseph Cabral and why it's important that I share this with the community. He said, I wanted to, and this is a long message. It's multi-paged. So I'm going to read the part. We will get to the Ass Island logo because there are people going on Ass Island, but I want to talk about this while there's a lot of people in the room because I want as many people to hear this as possible. This sincerely came from Joseph Cabral this morning. I wanted to share with you a little bit about my journey. 5 years ago, during a colonoscopy, they found a small tumor. I had surgery to remove it and struggled a little bit after. I was fine for 5 years, and my surgeon said I was in the clear. Then on a scan for something else, they found that cancer had metastasized in various portions of my body. The doctor says it's incurable, and with treatment, I maybe have 2 years. I ended up having an incident which put me in the hospital for 2 weeks. I'm fighting, going through chemotherapy, and we'll see where the journey takes me. Sorry about bringing you this bad news, but wanted to let you know and share it with Alex and Browner. I love you guys, and we'll see how I handle this journey. I'm probably one of the few people that does not have your number, but I hope you get this on X. He said this to Scott. That Scott, everybody has Scott's number. It's one of the weirdest phenomenons I've ever seen. Sincerely, Joseph Cabral. So I'm sharing this because I hope that some way, somehow, you guys can make sure he hears this. You guys reach out to Joseph Cabral if you have his phone number to show him love and lift his spirit. Being told you have an X amount of time to live is a heavy weight. And it makes all the topics on this show seem very inconsequential, right? Joseph Cabral, being a listener and a contributor to this show and to the Kaplan and Cruz show, any voice, any participation in this is monumental. We are all going to fight with him. And whatever assistance Joseph Cabral needs, please let him know. He can get it from me in versions of this show. If he needs to raise money, if he needs to, start a GoFundMe, if he needs to just, have people of this show reach out and lift him up, let it be known, man. Let it be known. Any member of this group, the chat pack, the great friends, anybody, anyone struggling through anything. This is a place of upliftment. This is a place where we can all gather around each other and hug and cry if needed and make sure that we are taking care of each other. The community of the show, the community of the great friends has always been something that has shined positively no matter what the circumstances are. I have felt that love myself. I hope that we, in turn, through his battle, can help Joseph Cabral uplift his spirits, whether it be through conversation of sport or just simply checking in on him. So I'm not going to give his number out because we have his number. I'm not going to give his number out because I'm not sure he wants that per se. But I feel for you. I think as men, we need to, get our colon checked. Which, I've always dreaded it because I think it's, ugh. But it might be time for me at 44. It might be time for you, wherever you are in your journey of health. Because we have to take care of each other, man. David P. says, how we going to hit him up if you don't give the number out? That's a great question. That's a great question. Let me text him. Let me text him and see if he's okay with it. And see what he says. I'm telling him I just heard about his battle. And talking about it. Can I give out your number? To people who want to reach out. And see what he says. Stay strong, brother. So yeah, man. I mean, listen, we even got Soup in here. He 80% off his shoulder surgery. We all here for each other, man. We all here for each other no matter what. No matter, don't break the law. But we all here for each other, man. That's what this community is all about. That's what it's always been about, uplifting each other and loving each other, hanging out, having drinks with each other, and yelling at me about bad takes. So, Joseph Cabral, brother, take care, man. Shout out to Coach Allen. Joseph Cabral, take care, brother. We on your side. You got a nice small army of people fighting with you, man. Know we love you, and know we want you to have the, the rag on the end, baby. Let's have a good time. End of story. It's the best way to put it, man. We can't control certain things are out of our control, man. But what we can control is what we do today. Tomorrow's not promised, and yesterday's gone. So take what you got today and make the most out of it, man. That goes for everybody. So, shout out to Joseph Cabral in his fight against cancer. Keep your head up, man, and never give up, brother. Never give up. Now, for people who are late to the show, we talked about Ass Island. Here's a new stamp. And here is Ass Island. There it is, right there. We got people coming in on the dock. We got Ass Island Arena in the back. We got a baseball stadium over here. A lot of baseball stadiums here. I don't know where we're going to play basketball at, but we'll figure it out. We'll put some hoops up. Shout out Joseph Cabral. Fuck that cancer, bro. Shout out to Joseph, man. So, we'll touch on LeBron again at the end of this for all the people who are asking. LeBron James chose Philadelphia. For what you missed on the show today, we talked about LeBron James choosing Philadelphia to go play. We dove into that. We told Joseph Cabral to never give up in his fight against cancer and how we got his back. No, that is not East Oakland. He said, no, do not give out his phone number, which I 100% agree with. So we with you in spirit, brother. Just know we got your back. Also, on Ass Island today, buddy, what are we doing? What are we doing, Coronado? Have you guys seen what's happening in Coronado? Have you seen it? Have you seen the shit washing up on the beach in Coronado? The people of Coronado Island, the people in charge of Imperial Beach, the people in charge of the Tijuana River runoff. Welcome to Ass Island. Come on, man. All people involved in what is happening with Coronado Island, the beach, the water, the shit washing up on Coronado Island. You're an Ass Island, buddy. There ain't no way I'm finna pay you $20 million for a house and wake up to ass. The amount of shit that you can visually see in the water in Coronado is utterly disgusting. So I have to ask, what are we doing, Todd Gloria? I have to ask the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency, what are we doing? Whoever is in charge of this in Tijuana, Mexico, bro, what are you doing? What? Coronado is literally Ass Island. The fact that there is shit washing up on Coronado Island, literally What? What are we doing? What are we doing as a municipality? Coronado Island has prided itself on being beautiful. How did we get here? You mean to tell me that there's nothing the state of Gavin Newsom, there's nothing the state of California can do? You mean to tell me that there had to be shit washing up on the shores of Coronado, some of the most expensive real estate in America, for people to now be pissed about it? It had to make its way up from Imperial Beach for people to have an issue with it? Can you imagine paying $15 million, $10 million, $20 million, hell, $5 million for a home on an island with a military base so you always feel protected or threatened? And to wake up and not smell coffee in the morning, but to smell shit? Yes, David P., I'm aware. I'm aware it's coming from another country. I'm totally aware. But you mean to tell me this country can't do anything about it in that country? What's the use of having power if you don't use it? What's the use of the state of California being the fourth largest economy in the world if we can't fix a problem like, I don't know, a running toilet? You mean to tell me we don't have any power as the United States of America to, I don't know, plug the hole? I mean, help me. Help me. I was under the impression that we're the most powerful nation on earth. I was under the impression California was the fourth largest economy in the world. We can't fix this. We can't plug this hole. There's no way that we can communicate with Tijuana and say, yo, bro, let's talk about this. And if they don't want to talk about it, reroute that shit right downtown. Reroute it right all the way downtown to downtown fucking Tijuana, bro. Right across the border. Shoot it out like a cannon. Every time they flush it. Right back on the land. Like, what is happening here? Coronado is literally Ass Island. This image, I could have gotten this from the beach. There ain't no way, bruh. There ain't no way, bruh. What are we doing? What are we doing as a country, as a state, as a city? Todd Gloria, what are we doing, bro? You building all these high rises around North Park, bro. The property value in Coronado is literally shit. Wait till the morning when you wake up and you make breakfast in the morning in your house. Or some people wake up and you go, man, oh man, the smell of coffee in the morning. You know, like these signature smells. Like when I was a kid, my mother would make breakfast. So one of the signature things about when I grew up was smelling breakfast in the morning. I know some people who work really early hours, and the thing that fires them up, that gets them away, is coffee. You're waking up to that? The poor people of Imperial Beach. I saw a story on the news that they're giving out air purifiers, bro. Fuck all that. Go fix the problem. You out here giving out air purifiers, bro. This feels like it's time for some vigilante justice, bro. What? We ain't got no engineers to fix this tunnel problem. We ain't got no engineers to reroute this shit right back where it came from. Like, what are we to cause an international incident? Fuck it. This guy, why do you care about Coronado, bro? I care about America, bro. I take my kids to the beach. Coronado was one of the places I used to take my kids. By the way, at some point, this will make its way to Mission Beach. This will make its way to Ocean Beach. It'll make its way to Pacific Beach. It'll make its way to Solana Beach. Which beach do you need the shit to come up to before you care about it? Like, you know, what? How many beaches does the shit from Tijuana need to populate in, Sue, before you care about the people up fill in the blank? Like, come on, man. Y'all tripping. You tripping, Soup. Why I care? I care about the water, bro. I care about the water. Why do I care about the people of Coronado? Bro, I care about the people of Imperial Beach that have to live through air purifiers. I care about the water that the people can't visit this beautiful city and go to the beach in. Coronado is one of the best places to go to the beach. When I first got here in 2000, so 2003 was the first time I went to the beach in Coronado. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable. You drive to an island and it's just awesome water, big houses, beautiful Orange Avenue. Now they need to change it to Brown Avenue. You don't go to the beach. No shit, obviously, Soup. Excuseless runner. Side note, I will be running a 100-mile race tonight for 24 hours. A portion of it will be done wearing a JBP merch t-shirt. Video coming soon. Bro, you are out of your mind. You're running 100-mile. What's wrong with you? I appreciate the JBP shirt, though. Make sure I get that vid. What? Hold up. For the 100-mile race, bro. I say, that's crazy. That's crazy. You got a 100-mile race, bro. You a beast for that. You a beast for that, bro. I gotta put these on because I gotta make sure I hear the. I gotta make sure I hear the applause, bro. You a beast for that. 100-mile race. You are crazy. In South Bay. Wow. A fishing trip. Okay, let me see. Shout out to the chat pack, man. We've reached a portion of the show where we talk to people in the chat pack. Headed out on a charter this weekend. When is the next Great Friends fishing trip? Bro, I don't fish. B. Thompson said he trying to fish. B. Thompson, where you be fishing at? Rigby, where you be fishing at? A charter to where? We appreciate you, bro. Run that race, bro. Run your race, fam. Again, shout out to excuseless runner making no excuses. Fam. Again, making no excuses. Fam just out here running. You a beast, big fella. Locale and then a Mexico island. Okay. Watch out for that water, though, dog. Go past the Tijuana River. Go. Make sure you go further out, bro. You're going to be eating shit fish. So, yeah, to recap on the show, man. My dad thinks I'm going to die. I know, right? Shout out to Rick. So back to our top topic, though, man. Ball is life. Bron chooses the Philadelphia 76ers. Bron chose the 76ers. Ball is life. Not San Francisco for his family. He didn't choose the Warriors for the short flight and the wine and the friendship and the golf. He didn't choose Miami for old time's sake. He didn't choose Cleveland because, home is where the heart is. Bron chose that gold. Bron chose that Larry O'Brien. Bron chose that immortality. Bron chose that immortality. The Sixers haven't won a championship since Dr. J, bruh. They ain't won a championship since Dr. J. Bron trying to get that statue. Because if Bron bring a title to Philly, statue is coming. What a wild day, man. Shout out to Joseph Cabral, brother. Get better. Shout out to our newest member of Ass Island, all the people working in the government that are in the EPA, the mayor of Tijuana, Todd Gloria, Gavin Newsom, Donald Trump, all Ass Island. All y'all. Get your passport stamp, fam. Disgusting. I'm disgusted. Ugh. Yeah, man. Excuseless runner. You let me know. You send me some video. I'll post it. David P. asked a question. How long do they trade Bronny to Philly? Bruh. I don't know. How long Bronny's on the Lakers? Listen. So, also a thing to watch with Bronny. Let me keep this comment up. A thing to watch with Bronny. Let's see if he plays now. Let's see if JJ Redick plays him. Let's see how long he stays in the G League this year. What's going to happen to Bronny? I think now also in the NBA, you're going to see a flood of moves. You're going to see a massive flood of moves now. Which is crazy. People can now effectively move around. Folks can effectively move around the NBA now. What a day. What a day on the show, man. Good times. Wait, which music did we pick yesterday? No, I can't. Now I can't remember. Because I was told that Ben and Woods do one of these musics. This one. I was told Ben and Woods does that one. I'm doing this one now because I don't want to get no copyright. I don't want nobody to think I'm stealing. When you hear that, that means the show's pretty much over. We winding down. Shout out to everybody who came with us this week. Shout out to all my co-hosts this week. Shout out to the chat pack. Shout out to helping with the new Ass Island logo. Shout out, man. You know who you are. If you're new to the show and you enjoyed this, subscribe. If you didn't enjoy this, I don't know what to tell you. Coach says he wants to... So you got a homie that want to connect. Hit me in the email. JohnBrownThePodcast@gmail.com. Coach, I need to give you my phone number for segments. Because SDFC sucks ass, bro. Remember we were supposed to be talking about that? Not anymore. Remember people get mad at me for not talking about SDFC? Remember that? Ha! Moving the needle, y'all. Oh, David P. On the John Brown the Podcast shop, the Ass Island stickers are available. The Ass Island stickers are available, but don't purchase them yet. I got to figure out a different way to get the stickers because it costs more to ship the sticker than to buy the sticker. I gotta talk to Shopify. Shout out, man. Enjoy y'all weekend. Whatever you do. Whatever you do. Don't come back here on Ass Island. Peace.